Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, it's getting hot in here. Wendy's serving all of today's sizzling hot topics. And Wendy and her Hot Talk panel are talking on the biggest headlines of the week. Plus, country superstar Trisha Yearwood heats up the kitchen with healthy twists on comfort food classics. Now, here's Wendy!
Good to see you again. Hi! Welcome to the show. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. Fabulous. How you doing? I'm doing great. Let's get started. It's time for... You got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Brendan! During commercials, I need an antacid. The heartburn is coming up. You know, heartburn can just ruin a good time. Oh, God. Antacid on aisle 2, please, during commercials. So Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel are, well, I'll take it. You're there right there. Thank you, Brendan. Don't touch them. You know what I... Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel are about to have their first baby. I know, sweet and precious. But guess who sent them a baby gift? Justin's ex, Britney Spears. You got it. Now look. We were arguing like cats and dogs in our Hot Topics meeting because people were like, Wendy, they haven't been together for 13 years. Britney has moved on to Charlie Ebersol and another life. And you can say a lot of things about Britney, but she doesn't impress me as the type to want to move in on your man. You know what I mean? With that said, it's still not right. Right? Here's the thing. Britney's moved on, Justin's moved on, and by the way, she didn't send the gift. It was like books and, you know, baby stuff, blocks and colorful stuff. And not all. So she didn't send this stuff to Justin, she sent it to Jessica Biel, his wife. Does that make it better? No, it doesn't. Here's the thing. You can be happy for your ex from afar, but once somebody has seen your ecstasy face, it's only a 1-hour show, I've got to get to the point. You understand what I'm saying? Once somebody's seen your ecstasy face, then contact in such an intimate nature is off limits. Now, if they happen to run into each other at the mall, like I remember many years ago, me and my son were out at the mall, and we ran into an old boyfriend of mine. Not, I know exactly, please, I knew exactly how to play it. First of all, he's moved on and gotten married, lives someplace in Jersey. I was with my son, you know, startled to see this guy. The first thing I did was held my stomach in. You know, I don't know why that is, you know. But I ran into him and it was just like, hi, hello, and see you later. There was no stopping and talking and whatnot, you know? But, I knew my lip gloss was popping because we had just, wait, look. Because me and my son had just finished eating. So, you know, after you eat, you clean your teeth and then you put your lip gloss back on. So I knew everything was correct. But I just feel like in this particular case, and I don't think I'm being small-minded, and no, I'm not being insecure. I don't think that Britney wants Justin back, but this gesture is just too much of an overture for me, you know? I think if I were Jessica, I would return the gift unopened. Well, because what that says is, what if you open it and then return it, that says that you looked at it, you were even at least curious. The way you get under somebody's nail and make them understand what you mean is you return the gift unopened. That's all. I mean, it's hard enough being in a relationship, do you know what I'm saying? And people are all kinds of sneaky, that's all I'm saying. And poor Jenny Garth, woo, woo, woo. She's devastated because reportedly her ex-husband, Peter Facinelli, just got engaged to his girlfriend, Jamie. Now, there's nothing wrong with this on the outside. Jenny and Peter had a wonderful marriage. They were married for like 10 or 11 years. And they have 3 children. The youngest is 8 and the oldest is 17. They're all girls. There they are. Beautiful family. But, you know, things happen. People get divorced. The problem with getting divorced is you can't truly be happy, or you can't truly, I think, have no emotion for the other person getting married unless you have your own love and your own satisfying career and stuff. You understand? And I don't think that, again, I don't think that's being small-minded. I think that's realistic. You know, with Jenny dates, but she's not in love. You know, she's not near getting married. And Jenny is also 40 to this woman's 31. And it's not about her being younger, but it's about she's young enough to give Peter a new family. Do you know what I mean? And then it's like, on account of Tori Spelling, that show that they co-starred in was canceled because nobody wants to watch Tori on TV. And so now Jenny's not working and she's not in love. Just say it with me. Oh. Sorry, Jen. Sometimes I feel the only way you can truly be happy for your ex, because you don't want them to be sad if they're the father of your kids, you know, you want them to be in a good place too, but sometimes the only way you can be happy for your ex is if you got your own love and your own career, if you got things going on yourself. I mean, right now, the only thing she has working for herself is that, you know, she didn't gain 25 pounds after the divorce. You know what I mean? Okay. Good luck, Jen. You're a cute woman. You get out there. If you wear a wig, you probably know what I mean. You know, sometimes if you laugh too hard, you feel your wig slip. Just sometimes, right? And you just have to straighten it out. So the rapper Tiger just got served. In this audience, has anybody ever been served with legal papers? Clap if you have. Okay. When they served you, did they do it sneaky style? Okay, I'll tell you about my one time in a moment. But first, oh, it was good too. Okay, Tiger held an event to unveil his new sneakers. And the sneakers are expensive, like, you know, $150 sneakers. There he is, right? So he's signing autographs to this guy's box. And then the guy pulls out the court papers and says, well, you know. Look, now, I must say, it is unclear why Tiger was served. Now, we know he wasn't married, so it's not divorce papers. I don't know, you know, why he got served. All I can say is, you know, Process servers are very sneaky with what they do, and you should watch yourself. Like when you walk out of your office, if somebody says to you, "Can you hold this for a moment while I tie my shoe?" Don't hold it. Don't, okay? Now let me tell you what happened to me. Once upon a time, I was married. My husband, that thing over there. And I worked at this radio station here in New York, 98.7 KISS FM. And I was the night jock, so I worked from 6 to 10 p.m. And, you know, as a radio personality, as a celebrity in general, you know, people are always giving you gifts and you take them, you're like, hey. So I get to work, it's like 5 o'clock, all right? And I walk in, you know, through the front door and there's, you know, this gentleman sitting there and, you know, the receptionist, it's business as usual. And so he says, "Wendy, I was waiting for you." He had a box from this store here in New York, this sporting goods store. And so, you know, at that time, I loved wearing, you know, sneakers and whatnot. It was back when all the girls were wearing sneakers and Timberland boots and Carhartt, you know, Carhartt stuff. And we pull our ponytails. We were like B-girls to our B-boys, remember? Okay. So, you know, some new sneakers. So I take the box, and the box feels heavy. You know, I wear a size 11/12, so my feet are heavy. And so I take it in, put it down, put my first, you know, record on and open up, you know, my new sneakers. There was a half a brick in there and some divorce papers. I'm just saying, so you have to watch how you watch these process servers. Now, I remember season 1 of this show, Star Jones, who's still friend of the show, came here, and I asked her about being served, because I was like, I told her how I was served, and we were talking about something having to do with somebody being served. I said, well, if you don't touch the papers, then you haven't been served, right, Star? And so Star said, nope, all you have to do is acknowledge you've been served. Even if you go like this with your hands, if he drops them on the ground, you're still served. So just don't stare people in the eyes, and when people call your name, don't stop, because they might have papers for you and you'll be served. Michael Strahan over at Kelly and Michael has his eye on a new woman, and I like this relationship potentially. It's Taraji P. Henson. Okay, wait. Okay, you like it? Okay. Clap if you don't like this relationship. Why? Because you want him for yourself? We don't know. Michael, my co-hosts are out of order. We'll talk during the commercial break. No, but according to Star Magazine, Michael flirted really heavily with Taraji when she came on the show. And then they went out on a date that night. Well, if you're a single person, what is the point in having a talk show if you can't use it as the casting couch for your love life? I mean, I told you this many times. Like, if I was single, you'd be reading about me going out on dates with people who come here, too. So this is perfect. I like Taraji. She's a 40-something. I think she's 43. She's 44, and he's 43. Yeah. They both have their children, so they got that out of the way. They both work jobs, so they got that out of the way. My only problem with this relationship is that I've always felt that Michael Strahan needs a first lady of talk. Like Robin McGraw. You know how Robin, you know, sits there, and then, I don't mean like a puppy. I'm not disrespecting. But you know how when you watch Dr. Phil, Robin is sitting there, and then Phil says goodbye to us, and then he walks over, and he grabs Robin's hand, and then they teeter off talking together. I just think that's adorable. And, you know, like, you know, when you're hosting a talk show, you have to go to a lot of different charity events, and there are things that you have to do, and you need a first lady with you. I call it a first lady, if you can have one. And Taraji's so busy with her hit show Empire that she won't be around to play that role of first lady. I mean, it's a good look for first lady, and but good luck with you all, and we'll be watching, and I'll be up there to talk to you during commercials. Anyway, look. Lots of juicy stories in the monthly magazines. It's time for Wendy's Got You Covered. Hit it! Okay. Anyway, look, Olivia Wilde, who I think is so gorgeous. There's something about her eyes. It's not even the color. Maybe it's the shape or something. She's like a cat. Anyway, she's on the cover of Shape magazine, as you can see, and Olivia had a baby almost a year ago, and she says that she's tired of Hollywood moms saying they bounce back right after a baby. You know, and I guess tired of just women in general, you know, putting that on ourselves. Here's what she says. I like what she says about this. I don't really know that much about her. I just see her in the magazines, and she, anyway, she says, I'm not in perfect shape. In fact, I'm softer than I've ever been, including the unfortunate semester in high school when I simultaneously discovered Krispy Kremes and pot. The truth is, I'm a mother and I look like one. Stop trying to be like every woman, Olivia. You don't look like a mom. You are a beautiful girl. You look beautiful. You know, she's trying to be self-deprecating. She knows she doesn't look like a mom. And furthermore, I love being a mom, but I never want to look like one. Do you understand what I'm saying? Thank God, because I was going to tell my opinion anyway. But, you know, these days, it's one, I love being a mom. My kid's in my office right now. We just finished having something to eat. Like, I love being a mom, but I don't want to have the mom look. And I think that it's a poor excuse that women, you know, look frumpy and they say, well, I'm a mom. No, no. And it's not even about your man. It's about you. You know, you don't just not want to look like a mom. You want to try to be as hot. I use the word hot as you can be for the rest of your life. Like, I don't care whether you're 70, 80, 100. The goal is not just to be good for your age. The goal is you want to strive for hotness. Now, you might not land on hotness, but don't give up the fight just because you have kids. Yeah. Like, don't do it. Anyway, thank you, Olivia. And so, you know, we're still doing Wendy's Got You Covered, and we read everything around here. Even wine enthusiast. Well, Kate Hudson is on the cover. You know, she owns a wine company. It's called Hudson Bellamy Wines. She owns it with her ex-fiance, Matt Bellamy. Well, she says even though they've broken up, they will continue to work together. Now, they've broken up, but they do have children together, too. They have one son. They have one son together, so that makes a difference. You know, but the whole idea of working together with your ex, especially if you're a celebrity and you're gonna have to go out and promote this wine, and it only takes one lonely night in Aspen at Christmas holiday. You know? I feel like I'm not saying it's not possible, but exes can work together until I see you up there. Your neck is about to snap off. You're turning so much. I know what you're saying, but here's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to give people the benefit of the doubt and say that there's somebody on the face of the earth or in this audience, it's not me, who could work with an ex. But here's the problem. You can work with your ex until your next man comes along and you meet him. Then he's gonna have you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Your new man is gonna have a problem with you working with your ex, you know, with the wine company. And then when you have to go to Aspen during Christmas to promote it, and the fires are burning, and the wine has gone to your head. Like I would not want my current, if I met a guy who was in business with his ex, I couldn't even go out on a first date. Do you understand? Okay, thank you. And that's Wendy's Got You Covered, by the way. Ta-da! You know? One of, in my opinion, the most addictive shows on TV is back. It's Botched. Yes, yes! I love Botched. Okay, the show is about fixing scary plastic surgery mishaps. And it stars this guy right here who used to be married to Adrienne Maloof. That's Paul Nassif. And Paul and his partner have the best personalities. And it's our hot clip of the day. Just roll it.
This one's upside down.
This is really botched.
On the cusp of something really big.
This is life-changing.
It's ruined 24 years of my life.
He reminds me of a movie star.
Young Frankenstein. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is a 9.
I'm getting more and more worried.
Hallelujah. Anytime you need it, we will be here.
Treat me like a princess.
There you go.
Yes, that was New York from I Love New York. The Botched Doctors, by the way, will be here the day that the show premieres with the new season. That'll be April 14th. I look forward to seeing both of them. And you keep clapping. We've got more fantastic show for you. Country music superstar Trisha Yearwood is here. Trisha's going to show us how to make some of her favorite comfort foods. But up next, it's time for our Hot Talk panel to come on out and break it on down with this week's hottest stories. Don't go away. Welcome back, everybody. It's time to discuss this week's hottest topics in our latest edition of Hot Talk. Please welcome my panelist. Her Showtime special, I Don't Mean to Brag, is now available for download. Give it up for our old friend, Heather McDonald. And relationship expert, the fabulous Siggy Flicker. And the bad boy of CNN tonight, Wendy. Give it up for Don Lemon. Okay. So let's get started. You know, after being named Jon Stewart's replacement as the host of The Daily Show, the man by the name of Trevor Noah is facing a lot of backlash. Fans of the show searched Noah's Twitter and found several offensive tweets that he wrote about overweight women and Jewish people, and it just turned out to be a mess. But Comedy Central is standing by their guy. My question to the panelists is, do you think that they should stand by him? Don, you first.
Okay, can I read some of the tweets?
Oh, sure.
Okay, I brought the little tweets here. I didn't pull it out of here. I pulled it out here. Okay, so this is the one about fat chicks. Okay, he said, "Oh yeah, the weekend. People are gonna get drunk and think that I am sexy," said fat chicks everywhere.
He's a comedian. I'm
The
not
Jewish
offended.
tweet: "Almost bumped a Jewish kid crossing the road. He didn't look before crossing, but I still would have felt bad in my German car."
That's
Okay.
That's it.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
done.
I think that I'm glad they're standing by him. I don't think he should lose his job. I think he's a comedian. I think it's 140 characters. It's tough to give context in that. Comedians do jokes all the time that are offensive, and I like offensive jokes.
Not only that, but these are old tweets. These
Right.
tweets are years old. That would be like you all holding it against me, my ratchet ways back in radio. And I've grown. You know, you understand?
And Wendy, everybody wants to be outraged now. Stop with the fake outrage. Get over it. Don't be so
I'm
sensitive.
glad they're standing by this guy. Siggy, go ahead.
You know what? I happen to think, why would Comedy Central, with a show like this, with Jon Stewart being such a liberal, even want the bad publicity having... I know a lot of people probably don't know Noah Trevor. I've seen him twice. He's talented, he's funny, and he's good looking. But I tell my children, you put something on social media, you can't take it back.
He's half white, he's half
Right.
Jewish. Does that help?
It helps, but
half black, half Jew.
when, say, South Africans know how to recycle like Israelis know how to be peaceful, it's a little bit, he goes a little bit overboard. It's not necessary. Why do you even need him at this time? You're starting out on a negative,
It's comedy.
It's comedy.
And Comedy Central, they
Okay.
want us, we're talking about it. This week on my show, I did 2 days talking about this. That's what Comedy Central wants.
happy
People are going to
about it.
watch.
What do you say,
As
Heather?
a stand-up, you know, every couple years there comes either a word or a topic that you really shouldn't
make fun of anymore.
Right.
And I am okay with taking those out of my act. Right. I don't enjoy offending people. I'm a Catholic. I have Catholic guilt. I'm a little codependent. I don't want to do a herpes joke if I know my friend has herpes and she's in the audience. I don't want to do it.
Right. Yeah.
Makes me feel bad.
Yeah.
Makes me feel bad. So, I do.
Yeah, but you had to get there. You had to get there.
No, but I do think that this is a lesson to young comedians. You're not Joan Rivers. You're not 80 with nothing to lose.
Right.
Like, you have to be careful what you joke about, and especially when you tweet about it. So I think he should keep his job, but I think there should be a lesson to young people.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, let me read what he said. He said, to reduce my views to a handful of jokes that didn't land is not a true reflection of my character nor my evolution as a comedian. So he's admitting this stuff is old. He's evolved. I'm glad Comedy Central is standing by you, Noah. We'll be watching and judging.
And Wendy, we have to allow comedians a place that they can test material. Chris Rock says he doesn't even want to test material anymore because everybody has a camera and everybody's going to judge them before you even get the material out. Stop being so sensitive.
But
Let
think
our comedians
before.
be comedians.
Think a little before.
Also, yeah, think
a
before.
little before.
Okay, let's move along. The other day I was telling you about Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence Fishburne's mom is claiming that she's about to be evicted from her $1,500 a month apartment, that she can't get in touch with her famous son who's worth $20 million. The question for the panel is, Siggy,
I can't.
I know you're a mom,
can't.
and you have a big mouth, and you're
Yep.
a Jersey girl.
Yes.
Siggy,
No.
do children have an obligation to take care of their aging parents?
Absolutely, yes, with my big Jersey mouth. If this is indeed true, Lawrence Fishburne just lost a fan. Because just like there are rights for deadbeat dads, there should be a law for deadbeat children. That woman, gave you
Heather,
life.
no.
She gave you life. How dare you?
No, go ahead, Heather.
I totally
Heather's
disagree.
a mom, too.
I totally. Just because you share someone's DNA and you are successful, that does not mean you have to take care of that person
Yes,
for the
it does.
rest
All right,
of their
so
life.
wait.
She
Excuse
may
me.
have not been a very nice mother.
Hello, let me tell you something.
She
Okay,
may have
I'll
not
give you
been a good
a little
mother.
background.
She may have not supported him.
She
We
got
don't know.
divorced from Lawrence's father, and she raised him here in New York City. She's a school teacher, and of course, she supported him. Back in 2000, there was an article in Cigar Aficionado where he glowed about his mom.
Yep.
She's fabulous. Something has happened in the last 15
Yep.
years.
Correct.
I don't know Lawrence Fishburne, but what I'm saying is that nobody forsakes their mom unless they have a good
Something
reason.
is going on that we don't know about.
Hattie might have done something.
Only
Siggy.
one person made an obligation there. She is the only one.
Yes.
She made a choice to have him, so she was obligated to take care of him.
Your
Right.
mom,
He did not have a choice.
$1,500
He
a
should
month.
probably take care of his
20,
mother,
you're
but he
worth
is
20
not.
million.
He's not
I
obligated to do
I
it.
think it's about the money, though.
I don't
think it's about the
if
money.
it's indeed true
Yes.
and he wasn't sexually molested, abused, thrown off a building.
Well, we don't
He's
know.
not obligated to do it, though.
He is
She's not.
obligated.
She's a grown woman
God
that had
is
a
his
career
mother.
and a
Only
life
you
long
came
before
out
he
of her
came along.
uterus. How dare
That
you?
was her choice. That was her choice. That was her choice. That was her choice. He did not ask to be brought into the world.
Furthermore,
Respect!
No.
I say respect!
the only reason why I disagree
And the
also.
same way with siblings. You
Yes.
know, everyone. I
Yep.
remember one time Madonna. Someone did a big thing. She had
Her
a
brother
homeless
was
brother.
living under a bridge.
Maybe she tried to help him 5 times. Maybe he left her
That
a horrible
was the word.
voicemail
Yes.
message.
A brother
Maybe she
is
was like, I'm
different than
done.
a mother.
It doesn't matter. You know, the only reason that I would pay that $1,500 a month and I would send it directly to the rental place. The only
Yes.
reason why I pay it is to keep her out of Life and Style magazine and all
Yes.
Hot
Right,
Topics.
right. Thank you,
That's
Wendy.
it. That's it. That's
Thank
it.
you very much.
Okay, let's move. Oh, up next, everybody. This selfie has everyone talking. Find out why. We'll talk next. Welcome back. Our Hot Talk panel is still here. People were outraged by a selfie that a group took in front of the East Village explosion site here in New York City, where 2 people were killed, dozens of people now are homeless. And the question is, where do we draw the line with taking selfies?
A good start is if there's a tragedy and people have died behind you. Why would you want to do that? That's a good start. If you have any question in your mind whether it's appropriate, don't do it.
How about even if you do it, if you have a question in your mind, don't post it? And how about not, laughing and smiling like hyenas? Look, it's burning. Look, Heather.
Right. Well, I mean, I think it's terrible, but on the bright side, at least they didn't do the duck face. At least they were. But in being serious, I think what's really the problem is that when we were growing up, when I was in high school, the meanest thing another girl could say to you is, ew, you're conceited. Do people even know what that word means anymore? We're all conceited. Yeah. It's all about tooting our own horn and do you like this picture?
Yes.
And it's just a little too much. Like, it's good, to get support. I'm going on a job interview and people write, good for you, I hope you do a great job.
Right.
But to do every single thing, look, I'm famous. I was where a tragedy was. Right. Aren't I cool? I was actually here. Shut up.
What needs to happen is when people see people like this who don't have a sensitivity chip.
Right.
Yeah. You say, excuse me, hello, I know you probably can't spell Bob backwards, but there's a building burning and there's probably people dying in there. Maybe this is not the time to do your selfie. Yeah. One idiot cannot ruin it for everybody else. Right. Yeah. In this case, these people were completely out of line and are missing a compassion chip and a sensitivity chip.
And they're not the only ones. There's so many people who do things like this because, it makes them feel a part of something big. This was a huge tragedy here in New York, and actually, they put the picture of those people with the selfie and that stupid stick on the cover of one of our local newspapers.
Yeah. If it's no laughing matter, it's no laughing matter. Right. Then you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, you go to maybe a premiere and you're excited, and I run up to you and I'm like, I met Wendy and we're here. That's one thing. But yeah, to say, aren't I special because I happen to be here on a horrible day in New York?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, 2 people died in that fire, so they should all be ashamed of themselves.
Exactly.
And
a lot more
were injured.
Yeah.
All right, well, as usual, you guys thank you very much. For more information about my panelists, go to wendyshow.com. Up next, the fabulous Trisha Yearwood is here. Three-time Grammy Award-winning singer and the host of one of my shows on Saturdays, Trisha's Southern Kitchen. It's on the Food Network. She also has a brand new cookbook. It's available in stores now. Please say hello to our friend, Trisha Yearwood. So nice to see you again.
Woman. So nice to see you.
And you're keeping your weight off.
Well, I mean, I got a little bit extra booty in the pants right now, but I have been. I'm doing pretty well. The road was an adjustment, trying to figure out how to be gone all the time and eat well. But I'm working on it.
Now, you and Garth, they've been married for 10 years. Garth Brooks, you know that. You and Garth are touring the world now, or just here in our country?
We're touring America at the moment, and then we'll see what comes after that.
Now, how many cities are you?
I don't know. We're doing about, he's not like other boys, so we're selling usually in a city for about a week or two.
Yeah.
So at 2 cities a month, we think we could be on the road for 3 years just in the U.S. And then we'll see what we do after that.
But that must be fun.
It is. Usually when you're touring, you're playing music, so you're happy, but you're away from the person you love. And for us, we get to be together. We're best friends.
And then the kids are in college, so
kids are in college, so they're flying. They're doing their own. Yeah.
Perfect. Now you're also promoting on your tour your first album in 7 years. I can't believe that.
I know. You never plan for 7 years to go by. It's just that we were raising our kids. I was working on these books and the cooking show.
Yeah.
And I looked up and it was 7 years later.
Wow. So now we're going to get started. What are we making today?
We are making unfried chicken. So this is like how I get my fried chicken on without it being fried chicken.
Okay.
We're also making grits and greens casserole, which is one of my favorite things on the planet.
Grits and greens.
Grits and greens together and cheese and a casserole. That's part of the 20% indulgence rule. And then no bake little things down there.
No bake something.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get started.
All right, so what we're doing is I've got salt and peppered chicken here, so it's already done. This is buttermilk, which is lower in fat than regular milk.
Really?
Yes, it is. I know it doesn't seem like it should be, but it is. Hot sauce. I heard you like hot sauce.
You know I do.
I know that from my show.
And I know you love a lot of heat also.
I do. So you probably want to add some more to that. But this is just a simple dredge. We're just going to put a couple of pieces of chicken in here. I'll just show you how to do that.
Okay.
And then we're going to bread it. And the bread is panko crumbs.
I can tell they're
a little bit of Parmesan cheese, some lemon zest, some salt and pepper, and some red pepper flakes for a little bit more heat than we had already.
Is this hot sauce or siracha?
I think it's hot sauce.
Well,
I think.
What is this down here then? I think this
I don't know.
Same thing?
It's your show, Wendy.
I know, but I
don't know.
I don't think that this is my brand. But all right, so
once it's all breaded, it looks like that, and then it's magically cooked underneath here.
I just
and
need
baked.
all
so
of
it's
them.
baked.
I'm glad that you like to cook with a lot of spices because I need all that. My mouth is watering as I'm talking about
Yeah, I do.
this.
Well, and also, especially if you're trying to cut calories a little bit, spice is where you're going to get your flavor. If you're not using a lot of butter and a lot of fat in other ways.
Perfect.
So there's that. All right, now these are actually onions that have been sitting here browning in bacon fat.
You rescued them. They were almost ready to burn.
Yeah. Getting
Bacon
ready to,
fat?
yeah, a little bit. So this is more of the, when you're indulging, this is the 20%. I've got chopped collard greens. You could use frozen ones, so if you don't have to, you know, these are actually frozen.
This
that
is a
have
good
thawed out.
idea.
This is really a good idea. I make this actually at the holidays. It's a nice side to go along. Now this is chicken stock.
Chicken stock.
Yep.
Does Garth cook?
He does. He does. He makes. He learned to cook for the girls, and he's that guy. If I go home and say, hey, I'm not in for it tonight, he's like, okay, I got it, and he'll just make something.
Wow.
Okay, so once the collard greens have cooked down, which a little bit, then we got grits here, and these have already been done. So we've got grits cooking here.
Is that cheese?
Yeah, that's cheese. Two different kinds of cheese.
Is that real butter?
It's real butter. Everything in moderation, including moderation.
Does he clean up? Because most men don't.
He does.
Really?
He cleans up. He loads the dishwasher. He's a great guy.
You got a good one.
I know. He'll even do the grocery shopping.
Yeah.
So I got Parmesan. I've got mozzarella cheese. I'm going to add some butter, some salt and pepper, and so then we're just making these grits really cheesy. And then once that's all mixed together, it goes. You press it in the bottom of a casserole. Then you top it with some more cheese and some bacon, and you bake it. And it's really it really is a good hearty dish. I mean, those are some of my favorite foods all in one thing.
This is not a side thing. This is the main meal.
Yeah, you could definitely have that as a main meal.
This is very nice. Now, your cookware line.
Yes,
Congratulations.
there they are. Thank you very much. I've been working on this for a couple of years, and I really am proud of them because they're beautiful. They're ceramic nonstick. They go in the dishwasher. They go in the oven. They're easy to use, and that's what I'm all about.
Very nice.
I've been working on it for a while. I'm excited about it. They're
Well,
coming
this
out.
is all delicious. Now, let's get to dessert.
Okay, this is a no-bake peanut butter cup, basically. Has crushed up pretzels on the bottom, some graham crackers, some powdered sugar, some chocolate and peanut butter on top.
How'd you get the chocolate so perfect?
You put it in the microwave, and you melt it with the peanut butter. The peanut butter makes it even smoother, and then it just spreads on top. And then you stick it in the fridge, and it gets cold.
This is delicious. It's all great. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
And have fun touring. For more information on these recipes, go to wendyshow.com. Thanks for being here. Clap it up for Trisha Yearwood. Everyone in our studio audience is going home with a copy of her cookbook and a ceramic nonstick pan from her new line. So, there you go. And we'll be right back. Thank you, Trish. Welcome back. It's time for Ask Wendy. Everybody have a seat except for you. How you doing?
How you doing, Wendy?
Good.
Hi, my name's Nicole. I was recently invited to my friend's vow renewal ceremony.
Ugh.
She got married a year ago, and at that time I gave her money as a gift. Along with the invitation for the vow renewal came a gift registry card.
How dare her?
So she's expecting another gift. I don't think I have to give her one.
No.
Can I show up to the ceremony without a gift?
Yes.
Good.
And let me just be very clear about this. I don't care whether she renews her vows a year after getting married or 10 years after getting married. It's a lot of nerve for people to re-ask you for gifts for some vow renewal.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, good. Thank you.
Very well. How dare her? How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
Wow.
My name is Alicia.
Nice dress.
Thank you. So I've been dating this guy around a year, on and off. Everything is good. We hang out all the time. The thing is, he met my friends, hung out with my friends. He hasn't introduced me to any of his.
Well, that's because you're on and off. Go ahead. Tell me more. Tell me more. Go ahead, dear.
That's basically it. Should I be concerned?
No.
Not at all.
Here's the thing. When you're with somebody for a year and you're on and off, I don't know about you, but when I bring you around my family and my friends, it's because we're on. We're not off. You know, on and off is not worthy of meeting my people. That's your fault that you introduced him to your people. Do you know?
That's true.
Now, why are you on and off? What happens with the off? What is that?
It's off sometimes.
Why?
Because we'll argue and then it's off.
Okay. Well, until you're on, meeting my people is off.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's true.
Good luck. Good luck. Okay. Hi.
How you doing, Wendy?
How you
I'm
doing?
Shay. It's my boyfriend's birthday at the end of the month, and I want to have a threesome with him. And he agreed. He agreed.
How long have you been with him?
8 months.
Sit down. I want you to sit down. You know what? You are playing right now. You are playing, honey, take it from an OG. You know, and I'm not judging anybody here who's had threesomes. That's not what I'm judging. But what I'm saying, dear, is 8 months is not even long enough for him to get into you, much less you allow him to get into somebody else. And when you get ready to have that, don't be mad at me. I see you looking at me like, oh, Miss Wendy, look. And when you get ready to have that threesome, don't have it in your town and your zip code. You all take a trip to Cancun and you find a cute chambermaid, okay? No threesome, not now. Okay, that's years down the road.
Okay.
All right, dear. All right. Up next, we're gonna play Who's That? Don't go far. Welcome back. It is time to play Who's That? So let's meet our player. What's your name?
I'm Michelle.
Now, Michelle told me during the commercial break that she's a firefighter and she's from Philadelphia. You go, girl.
Thanks,
Okay,
Wendy.
we're gonna play, we're gonna show you a photo, Michelle.
Okay.
And you're gonna unscramble the photo and guess who it is. Don't help her, okay? We have a nice prize for you.
Okay.
All right, ready? Let's see the picture. Now, I guess this right away.
Oh, my. Wendy? Oh, my goodness. I'm gonna need a hint.
Okay, she's doing a residency in Vegas and she's got a tick.
Oh, Britney Spears!
Here is your $100 gift card to Legal Seafood. We'll be right back. Nice job. I love you, Trisha Yearwood. Thanks for stopping by. My Hot Talk panel, thanks for being here and keeping it spicy. And my co-host, my studio audience, thanks for encouraging this mess. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.